This is Riley from Riley and James Reviews, and today I have the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Gohan to review. So let's take a look at the box. On the front, we've got Son Gohan right here. We've got the figure that you can see right here, and some art. Then on the side, we have a continuation of the art. On the back, have some Japanese description of the figure and probably a bio of the character. It shows Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Saiyan Gohan and all the different features that comes with it. On the top, it gives you the name of the figure again, and on the bottom, it has the price, which was about $30, $27.95 at Barnes & Noble, because this is one of the cheaper figures, and it's still really expensive. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. This is the figure out of the box, but before we take a look at this, let's move this off to the side so that we can look at some of the accessories that come in the box. First, you've got a few different faces. We've got like a snarling, angry face. And then we also have a smirky face right here. And then we have a frowny face because he's really teed off and he doesn't want Cell to kill all of his friends. And the Super Saiyan shouting face that we all have come to know and love. And we're going to have pictures at the end with different poses and with all the accessories being used on the figure. Also, here we have the Kamehameha hands. Even though in the anime he only really uses one Kamehameha hand, so yeah. And then we have the gun holding hand that every figure ever seems to come with these. So I don't really know what these are for. Yeah. And then we also have a cape right here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And last thing, we have another face on here, the Happy Gohan. That is on the Super Saiyan 1 head, which I'll just pop that off real quick to show you. Super Saiyan 1 Gohan. And then to change out the faces, you just take off the hair bit like that, and then take off the face, and put on another face. And that goes for both of the heads. Alright, so now let's go over articulation. Oh, and also directions came with the box, but we don't need those, especially since they're all in Japanese. Alright, so articulation. The head is on a ball joint, and it moves about that far down and about that far up, so it doesn't really go very far up or down, but it moves all the way around, 360 rotation. And then there's also a joint on the neck that allows the head to move a little bit further down and a little bit higher up. So a little bit of extra movement there. And then the shoulders are also on a ball joint, and they move 360 all the way around. And they go up that far with this shoulder piece, the purple closed part on the shoulder. They move about that far up and that far down. And then the bicep has a swivel right at the shoulder, right here. And the elbow moves that far in, and and that far out. And then the hand is also rotates and moves forward a bit and moves back, and it's also on a ball joint. And then we move down lower onto the waist. The waist goes up a little bit to allow for better movement, and that is also on a ball joint, so it moves 360 degrees all the way around. It moves about that far forward and that far back. And then the legs, they also pop out like this, so you can get high movements with the legs. They go that far out, or down, that far out, this far forward, this far back. And then the knees are double jointed, and they move that far back, and that far forward. And the ankles have a swivel and a bit of an ankle rocker, and they are also on a ball joint. And then the toes bend right there. So one more thing, the height, it is about 5 inches, I want to say. You can see it better than I can. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's about 5 inches. And yeah, so that's about it for this. Overall, I think it's a really good figure for pretty cheap in the way of SH Figuarts. It is $30, which generally isn't cheap for an action figure, but it is SH Figuarts, so this is cheap for that. And you do get the extra faces and the extra hands. Also, you get the Super Saiyan 1 head and the cape for $30. So I would recommend this to you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.